Hello, my ladies and pretty gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Look What's Happening in the Spirit Realm with yours truly, Light. You might want to sit down for this. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I'm going to say one thing to start this reading with. The game, or shall I say the name of the game, is who's gonna have their heart open the longest? I say this to say there's been a conspiracy for you as a chosen. Since you were born, there's been a conspiracy to make you unable to see your value, unable to meet your match, and unable to create a new generation. This has been strategic because those who gave birth to you, I always like to say this, there are things that you might not know have been happening, and you will know if this message is for you. You see, you've been carrying curses. You've been cursed by those who are supposed to love you, who are supposed to protect you. You have been cursed to live a life of lovelessness, a life where you are to be used by people and never truly seen or perceived, a life where there is a shadow cast over you, where people can't quite see you, and these could even be good people that don't really have the understanding for you, the time for you, the love for you that they would otherwise have for other people. This has been the curse that you have carried, and it's been projected onto you by those who saw you from your youth. And it has everything to do with this prophecy, which I'm going to end the video with. So you might want to stick around or just skip ahead. There is a reason why all the relationships that you've entered in one way or another have been narcissistic, if not toxic. There's been a reason why your loneliness seems to be perpetual and consistent over every aspect of your life. There's a reason why some of you have a hard time finding your tribe, finding what you are meant to do, your purpose, and even for some of you, some sort of financial stability. It's because you've been targeted, and it's because of I'm gonna call it a chi from now on, the X factor, this chosenness, this star in you, this purity about you. You've been touched, and those around you have noticed it. Even the ignorance. And a lot of them pretended like they don't understand the workings of the spirit. Heck, they're just religious. You've been lied to in so many ways, and they've used your innocence and your ability to be guilty against you. So every year comes around and you receive your yearly blessings from those who love you. Oh, I hope this year is good for you. And every time you were unaware and you have taken that blessing, you have added another year of struggles in your life. I know it's not fair, but you have to understand the name of the game is consent. The name of the game is who is going to have their heart open the longest when it comes to you. Because you have a match. You were born here. Like I've mentioned in so many of my videos before, to literally change the timeline, shift it. And I have seen a dream a while ago. It's one of those dreams where I know it's a prophecy, but it was an army of young children. They looked old and ancient, but they were young at the same time, and I was in my 50s, perhaps 60s. And they were looking upon a land where none of the things that we see here, the buildings, nature, none of that was there. It was just darkness and it was black. They were looking up to a direction, and there was an army of them. They looked like ancient warriors. At first, I misunderstood the dream. When I saw the girl who I felt like was my daughter, she looked cold, like disconnected, very laser focused. But now I've gotten a download, a revelation, so to speak, over the last week. And it has a lot to do with the people and the situations that have been sent your way to prevent this union from happening. You have a said God, perhaps the only one that would ever treat you like you deserve to be treated. And a lot of things have come in your path to harden your heart, to make you run away when said God comes into your life for this union. You see, for a lot of you chosen, there are, what I've seen, an army of children that are to be born from you. And these children have no doubt whatsoever. Whereas we may have struggled with trying to remember ourselves. You know, there's a saying about how children are born here to help parents, to educate parents, to sort of regress you into remembrance, to bring about healing. And this is why they're a gift. It's not vice versa. They teach us. These children that are supposed to be born from these chosen, they have no doubt they are the essence of what it is to be in connection with Source without any reservations. They come here completely remembering who they've been and what they are. They're here to initiate a new generation. They're here to literally be proof that we are not fucking crazy. And a lot of your said parents have seen that about you. They have consulted those who have a better knowledge of stars and birthrights, inheritances, all of that. And these people are going to come to you and confess to you. They're going to say, well, I never meant to hurt you. You don't care about me. Because they're in trouble. Because you'd been rummaging around the dirt of your life thinking, something's wrong with you. Why do you keep attracting so many fucked up things? When in reality, there'd been a puppet master after you, trying to dim your light, trying to make you so broken that you will never realize who you're supposed to be with, who you are. They are the people that reveled seeing you in relationships that were abusive. They prayed to their deity, whatever they fucking believe in it, because it certainly is not God, that you would stay there, that you would suffer. And when they saw you in poverty, they're the same ones that may have said, well, I hope you see better days. And you believed that. And every time you said, thank you, amen, I hope so too, you were absorbing their intent. Words mean nothing. Words mean nothing. It's the intent. So this is why I said in one of my videos, if you really want to see who has your best intentions at heart, I suggest you give them back their blessings. So if they say, oh, I hope this new year is full of blessings for you and I hope you find your match, tell them, I wish you that. Not the same, I wish you that. And if you have any good intentions for me, I hope you are blessed for that. None of it is coming to you at all. Not the good, not the bad, none of it. Watch what happens, my dear. Watch them coming to you, crying in their drunken state, believing that, oh, I've never wished you ill will because they saw it backfired. Because it's been working so fine so far. They could just peer into your life in the sideline and watch it burn down. Watch you be molested, assaulted, abused, spat on, poor, everything. While their life just continued to, as I love to say, plateau. Because they're never gonna reach the stars by yanking someone else's down. It's never going to happen. So now, my loves, the name of the game is who's going to have their heart open the longest? Because you're not the only one suffering this nightmare. Your pair, your lover, your true beloved is out there suffering the same tragedy, as pure as can be, just as much as you are. Slowly, their belief is being worked out of them that another pure being even exists. Somebody who doesn't have ill intent somewhere wedged in their heart. So I guess you are in a way a soldier of love. And the conspiracy has been real. And if you have felt it, here is a confirmation. It's been real. You are supposed to. I'm the last person here to come and tell you there's supposed to be children because I am not a children person. You don't know me much, but I am not a children person. I am the last person who wants a child. But I'm beginning to understand that there's been a lot of programming against unity, divine unity, not just some trash marriage. There's been a massive conspiracy because there's only a select amount of people who have their divine counterpart here incarnated at the same time. A lot of people are just learning lessons. And you might be said individual. And this is why it's been haunting you. Your very protectors, even lovers that came into your life, were sent. Spiritually speaking, they were drawn to you, your energetic field, because it had been so messed with. I want to say more, but there's a part of me that just feels so tired. So tired. Everything is so important. The things that are important aren't. This is why they keep us busy, running after money, running to purchase food. You are not crazy. And this is why I'm so concerned about you just letting anybody into your sexual energy. Don't do that. If you want to prosper, if you want to reach your fullness of expression, aka alignment, aka ascension, do not do that. Because a lot of them are just sent by her or them to trip you up, to send you spiraling into poverty. These are the facts, the energetic facts. You are priceless, and there is a price on your head. And a lot of the times, it's the prosperity of those who should have meant you well. Their prosperity is hinging on your demise. My dear, stay authentic and vigilant. And remember, the name of the game is whose heart stays open the longest. But always be a serpent. Remember that. With love.